Hello world, my name is Chromaray and welcome back to Kill or Love. I know I haven't been caught up with this game for a while because I've been wrapped up with all of the other games going on, but to make it up to you, I'll play them all today, and then that way you can finish the story because I know haven't played this for a couple days, but thank you for understanding. I wake up with a bitter taste in my mouth. One day we'll look back and laugh. I'm sure as hell not laughing now. That's a good thought to have. What the? Oh, it's you. Don't sneak up on me like that, Christ. Oh, okay, it was Anna. You should laugh as much as you can, you know? It helps reduce stress. It's hard to find things funny with you around. Do you have to come here so often? I feel more than enough of you in my dreams. That long, shameful month I spent with her keeps coming to me while I sleep. It's souring my mood. I can't even pretend around Anna anymore. Maybe I should write about it in the journal after all. No, screw that. It'd be too embarrassing to write it down. Jack, that's so sweet. Huh? What is? So you dream about me? I have dreams about you too. Every night. Yeah, but mine are nightmares. Looks like someone's cranky from having just woken up. You'd better not be so rude to your doctor, though. He's not as nice as I am. He might kick you out if you misbehave. I've seen him do that. That's fine. I might be happier out on the street. The doctor comes along soon enough. He has good news for me, he says. It's looking good, Mr. Friday. Far better than anyone. Your blood pressure's fine, and the other things too. That's great news, doctor. My attention is split between what he's saying and what I see in his coat pocket. It's glinting. Is it a pen? Or is it a scalpel? No, it's not a pen, it's something else. My heart beats faster. Thankfully, I still remember to ask an important question. So, when can I leave? Yeah, when are you going to release me? The doctor scratches his head, then counts on his fingers. Wednesday next week. Next week? Yes. Wow. Thanks, doctor. You're welcome. It's way earlier than I expected. I prepared myself for being here for a few more weeks. Thank you. Thank you so much. So much. Here. I put my hand out for him to shake. After a second, he takes it, and he stabs it. I pull him closer, and he stumbles, nearly sprawling across my bed. It's a very sloppy handshake. Sorry, doctor. My bad. He coughs. Aw, it's fine. You've really helped me. A lot. All in a day's work. So yes, next week. And then you've got rehab. Huh? Rehab, doc? Oh yes. After you leave here, it's straight to the physical rehab facility for you. We don't have an inpatient facility here, but there's a great one on the other side of town. I'm sending you there. I'm not going home? No, of course not. You'd end up hurting yourself. Or with a limp. Is that what you want? No, that just won't do. That won't do at all. He jots something down, some notes. Wednesday, that's in 4 days. The nurses have been exercising you, right? They what? Huh? Exercising me? They haven't? He turns to Anna. What's this about, nurse? Excuse me? You should have been giving him some mild exercise. Well? You never told us that, doctor. Can't you tell by yourself? The doctor starts mumbling himself while making more notes. Christ, I really have to do everything. Now don't I? No, that's fine. Not like you're paid to do these things or anything. And how long will I stay here, doctor? He raises his hands as if giving up on me. It's always that with you, isn't it? Look, how long you'll stay at the facility is up to the people there. I can't tell you that. But don't hold your breath. I let out a laugh. Man, you're really going to milk me dry, aren't you? I bet you've got to deal with the people over there, doctor. Don't you know I'm poor as hell? He makes a grave face. The thought never crossed my mind. I live only to help people like yourself, Mr. Friday, so I don't appreciate hearing such accusations. I'd like you to become more careful about what you say. Understood? Understood. Good. Andie rushes off, leather shoes creaking. Well then, Anna grabs a hold of my right leg, the one that isn't broken. Hey, what do you think you're doing? It's exercise. You remember what the doctor said, don't you? Right. Well, I suppose it's fine then. She brings my knee up to my chest. The joints in my leg pop. It's stiff. I haven't used it in a long time. How is it? Any pain? No. A little sore, but it doesn't hurt. Okay. She brings my leg back down. I'll keep going then, if you don't mind. I feel like she's purposely trying not to exercise me, that way I'll get weak so she can take me over. Keep going as you please. She repeats the whole motion, ever so gently. If this'll help me start walking again faster, I'm fine with it. Huh? Her hands are on me. When she helps me fold my leg up, her neck is so close I could. How do you feel about what the doctor said? Huh? What did he say? That I'm not out of here by next week. That I am out of here. I whisper so the other patients can't hear. How does that make you feel? Are you angry? Anna's smile doesn't break, but her fingers press against me more forcefully. I'm not angry, of course. It's nice that you're getting better. Oh yeah? And I'll still visit you at the facility. I'm sure you will. Oh, but what if they're very strict about visiting hours? That'd be a bummer, wouldn't it? For the first time in so long, I feel like I have the upper hand. It's going to my head. And who knows, maybe I'll tell them I don't want any visitors. To focus on your recovery? Yes, of course. That's good. I want you healthy, darling. She stops exercising me mid-motion. I can wait. How long do you think I've waited before? I'm a patient girl. Her fingers find their way up my inner leg. I can wait, no problem. Because after this is done, you'll be mine again. All mine. Forever. I grab her by the wrist. My fingernails dig into her skin. Ouch. You're hurting me. Shut up. How come? What makes you so? I'm never living you with you again. You know that. Oh, sweetie. You'll do as I say. Of course. You still have Grace. Well, yes, that's one reason. What? No, she trapped her. But there's one much dearer to my heart. Do you know what that is? I glare back. It's that you love me. I don't. You do. You love me even if you don't know you love me. Deep down, you love me more than anything else in the world. Just like I love you. But you've spent so long living all these lies that you've started believing in them yourself. Don't worry, though. I'll help you remember all over again. She finally lets go of me. Get plenty of rest. You have a lot ahead of you. She goes away, leaving me to myself and my broken body. That night, I dream of how I got to be like this. The evening of the day Grace told me we would kill Anna together. I worried so much that I got a fever. Goodness. I was laying down in the bed. Anna put a cold, wet towel over my forehead. I did think you had a bit of a fever, but you said you were fine when I left. I mumbled something. I might have been trying to tell her to stay away. I was seeing Anna, thinking about what we'd do to her. That had scared me so much that it had made me sick. I was weak. I can understand what you're saying. Whatever it is, you can tell me later. For now, just rest. My thermometer reading made her frown. If this goes up anymore, I'm taking you to the hospital. I croaked out that I was fine. Oh, sweetie, you will be fine, but only if you do it as I say. Try to get some sleep. I'll get you some medicine and a nice cup of ginger root tea. Thanks. I managed to sleep for the next hour, though I'd wake up constantly. After that, I took a shower. The water was so cold on my skin it hurt, but Anna wanted me not to set it that hot, so I didn't. I put on a fresh set of clothes, then I lay down in the clean sheets Anna had laid out. Within 10 minutes, everything was clammy with sweat again. Anna didn't blame me. She didn't have a bad word to say, didn't even sigh, though I knew she was tired. She was a saint. She was being so kind to me, and I was going to help kill her. There must be, I thought, some other way. I couldn't let this end in violence. I just couldn't. So my fever-numb brain came up with the best plan it could. I don't know, Jack. Are you sure? Yes, I feel so much better now. I can't take a day off. It'll probably be fine. I'll be okay. See? I handed her the thermometer. It was a mercury thermometer, and I'd carefully let it reach only a near fever point. I didn't lie when I said I felt better, but I did still have a fever. Well, all right then. Please stay safe and call if there's any problems. Anything at all, okay? Okay. She left and I got to work. There was a trace of my past somewhere in the apartment. There had to be. I didn't know where it was or what it would look like, but I hoped that Anna had brought something with her here. I was going to find it. Then I'd confront Anna with it, and whatever happened after that, I wasn't going to let anyone get killed. I really should have done this before, I thought. It would have saved me a lot of grief. But it was no use thinking about what could have been, so I searched. I didn't have to search long. I found what I was looking for in Anna's nightstand. In the top drawer, it was the only thing there. Anna had come to trust me so much that she hadn't bothered hiding it. Or she'd wanted me to find it. When I saw it, I didn't think it was the clue I was looking for. It was a picture book. A badly made one, too. Thick pieces of paper stapled together, the drawing smeared on it with crayons. I read it on a whim. I was curious. By the last page, I wasn't curious anymore. This wasn't a picture book. It was a confession. The Little Wolf. There once was a little wolf. It had Mommy Wolf, and it had Daddy Wolf, but Mommy Wolf and Daddy Wolf didn't love the little wolf. Why is that? They didn't love it, and they didn't love each other. And they fought, and fought, and fought, and fought. And then one day something had happened, and the little wolf was all by itself. But the little wolf didn't stay alone for long. One day a family of sheep took it in. There was a mommy sheep, and a daddy sheep, and a little lamb, and the big dog named Buddy. They were a happy family, but they didn't like wolves. Daddy Sheep said to Little Wolf, wolves should all be locked away. And he also said, you are lucky to be alive. They did not know that the little wolf was a wolf. So it's going to turn into a wolf, and then they're going to leave it and abandon it. So the little wolf played along, and it went baa-baa like a sheep. Baa-baa like a sheep, and ate grass like a sheep, and for a while it was happy. But it wasn't happy for long. The little wolf was a wolf. It was hungry. It needed to hunt. It knew how to hunt too. It had seen Daddy Wolf hunt, and it had seen him do all sorts of things. The first thing the little wolf hunted was the big dog named Buddy. Why was it able to kill Buddy? Why couldn't Buddy... Wasn't it a big dog? Mommy sheep and Daddy sheep were very scared. Oh no, they said. There are wolves around. We should be careful. They didn't know the little wolf had done it, with all that blood around its mouth, but the little lamb did know. The little lamb didn't like the little wolf. The little wolf was afraid. The little lamb was going to tell Mommy sheep and Daddy sheep everything. And it did tell them, but the sheep didn't believe the little lamb. They didn't believe one word. Why is that? And days passed. Weeks passed, and the little wolf was hungry again. Very hungry. And so one night it went to Mommy Sheep and Daddy Sheep's room. And it ripped them open while they were sleeping, and got their blood all over itself. And then the little wolf went to the little lamb. The little lamb was awake. The little lamb had heard the noises of its parents being hunted. It saw the blood, and it smelled the blood too. The little wolf came closer, and as the little wolf came closer, it saw that the little lamb was not a lamb at all. It was a wolf, just like the little wolf. It had been hiding there with all those sheep. Maybe it did not even know that it was a wolf. The little wolf did not kill it. The little wolf could not hunt one of its own. What? So the little wolf went away. But before it went, the little wolf promised they would meet again. They would be two wolves in the world of sheep. You bitch. Oh, so Jack is a wolf that thinks it's a sheep, and the other girl is just an evil wolf. I found it hard to stand back up. Oh, you bitch. This is what you wanted me to remember? This psycho had taken everything from me, had almost done so a second time. And for what? I swear. I spoke aloud. I imagined my family there with me. The family she'd taken. I swear. Oh, it happened in real life. She killed his family. I swear, Al. I'd what? Not even killing her seemed enough anymore. Or maybe it would be enough, as long as we made it hurt. Where am I? I stirred. Stirred? Only slightly awakening. Dazed, not knowing if what I'm feeling around me is a dream or a delusion or a reality. I'm sitting up, but I'm not sitting still. There's rumbling underneath me. There's wind in my face. Somehow through all this, I sense that it's a nightmare. It's nighttime. I try to speak. My limp mouth only manages a rasping breath. Oh, awake already? Tisk, tisk, that just won't do. Oh, fuck, she stuck something in me. A familiar bee sting of pain pinches the back of my neck. I feel myself sinking. Then I feel nothing. I am gone. No more rumbling. No more wind in my face. No more me. By the time Anna came home, I had been stewing in my hate for hours. My hate for her had become a living thing, eating away at me. I'm back. Jack, hello? I tried to say hi back, but I couldn't. If I said anything at all, the hate would come spilling out of me, and it wasn't time yet. Where are you, Jack? Anna sounded worried. This made me happy. I couldn't fake it anymore. If she saw me, she would know. I ran to the bathroom, slammed the door shut, and locked it. She'd be here soon. Until it's time, I'll stay here. If I see her, I'll lose my mind. Anna's footsteps came pattering over to where I was. Sweetie, are you okay? She tried the handle, found it locked. You're still sick? Oh, I knew I shouldn't have gone to work. There was a pause. Then she tried again to open the door. Hey, at least say something. You're scaring me. Jack, can you hear me? I'm fine. A sigh of relief. Ah, good. Please, let me in now, darling. No, I'm staying in here for a while. Please open the door, Jack. You don't sound at all that good. You sound like you're in pain. I said I'm fine. There came another long moment of silence. Please tell me what's wrong. This time I didn't answer. I lay down on the cold tiled floor. I would stay like this until I felt it was about 6 o'clock. It's not like I had a clock in here with me, but it was better to guess than to go out now. Jack? Go away. She walked away and I thought it was it, but I heard her come back a minute later. I'm coming in, Jack. Stand back from the door. The hell are you? Something large and heavy struck the door. Stop it! It struck again and then once more. The flimsy wooden door was starting to cave in at the handle. Any more and it would splinter. Anna, stop! There was a dull thud as she let something heavy drop to the floor. Come out then. I hesitated. All right. She grunted as she picked her tool back up again. No, wait, stop, I'm coming out. The door handle was smashed so badly it almost refused to open. Oh, Jack. Anna dropped what turned out to be a sledgehammer and dropped it next to her purse, which was on the floor. She all but jumped on me with open arms. Don't do that to me again. I backed off away from her. Something is wrong. I can feel it. What happened, Jack? Nothing happened. Is it your... She went to feel my temperature with her hand, but I slapped it away. Don't touch me. My words stunned her for a second. Tuh. And we were making such great progress. What went wrong? You know what went wrong, you damn well know. Everything's been wrong ever since the beginning. You're not making any sense, Jack. For now, just calm down. It's going to be all right. No, stay away from me. My back touched a wall. I stumbled. Anna bent down as if to tie her shoelaces. I saw her hand go into her purse. She's gonna stab me with the needle. And she leapt. She was on me before I could react. I thought she'd stabbed me with something, gut me, and then there. Instead, she wrapped her arms around me and put her lips to mine. I tried to pry her off, but she'd coiled herself around my body like a snake. I couldn't find it. I couldn't purchase space. I panicked. Her kissing was violent, hardly kissing at all, more like she was biting my lips off. I tried to put my hands between us and rip her off from me, but Anna wouldn't budge. I felt powerless. I couldn't even scream. I tried to, but it was muffled for anyone to hear. Then in a moment of luck, I managed to stumble around, Anna still on me, until she was the one with her back to the wall. I half ran, half fell into the wall. Anna took the brunt of the impact. Owie. Ha, 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 ha. That hurt. She was down on her knees now, rubbing the back of her head with her left hand. Go fuck yourself. My lips pulsed with pain, felt raw. I touched them and touched my hand, and it came back bloody. God damn it, you were real. I realized very late that there had been some flash of pain during our struggle, a feeling like something had pinched me very strongly on my left shoulder, and I passed out. I looked at the spot and found nothing there. Anna, what was... Anna looked at me, smiled, and opened up her right hand. It took me a few seconds to see what she was holding there. My eyes were having trouble focusing. Oh no! A syringe? A empty syringe? Oh shit. That sure was tricky. What did you drug me with? She waved the question away like it was no concern of mine. Something to help you go into a nice, long sleep. Isn't that nice? Then we can begin your re-education. Your re-education? Ha! Don't fuck with me. I took a step towards her. My legs felt heavy. Was it just me, or was it already getting hard to move? I'll never go through that again. You hear? I grabbed at her, but my hand struck the wall instead. Almost a second later, Anna had moved out of the way. Easy now. She put her hand on my shoulder. Just what are you trying to do? Fuck off. I twisted around to get at her, but it was like moving underwater. Oh, please don't do this, Jack. You're making it too fun to tease you. I won't be able to hold back. I stumbled down, just barely catching myself before my head hit the floor. My eyes wandered up to the ceiling. My limbs were dead. I felt I could not move. There you go. Help. I was a fly. Huh? Help. Trapped in a spider's web. Honestly, what are you doing? With no way out. Stop that. Help. The neighbors will think you're weird. I went to shout again, but something caught in my throat, and instead I nearly coughed my lungs out on the floor. Are you all tuckered out now, sweetie? Goodness, you really had some fight in you. You're pretty scary. Next time I'll definitely... Huh? What's that? I heard it then too. The front door handle rattled. Then someone banged on it twice. Ah. Anna laughed. I think I know who this is. And it dawned on me too. I tried to shout again, but I was still coughing. Anna went to the door again on tiptoes and checked the peephole. She had put a hand over her mouth to stop herself from giggling. To me, she mouthed the words, "Guess who?" I knew who. She was here early, and I'd felt her. Anna waited until the banging started again. In a single fluid motion, she unlocked the door, opened it up, and stood back. Grace stood there. Grace. Jack. What? Anna was a blur. She elbowed Grace in the stomach, then jumped back as if expecting Grace to slash at her. Grace did nothing of the sort. Her knife slipped from her hand. She fell down right after it. Huh? That's it? Really? After closing the locking door again, Anna stepped closer. Fearless now, she kicked Grace in the ribs. Gah! You invade someone's home and this is all you can do? Someone's precious home? Please, stop. I'm sorry. Anna sighed. You're hopeless. She went to her purse and rummaged through it. I knew you'd have your hands in this. You're the only one who can corrupt my Jack in this way. Well, no more. Anna brought back another syringe. This one was still filled with the clear liquid. This is a Jack dose. Try not to die, okay? Stop. Stop that. I had managed to stand back up. I wasn't going to let this freak hurt Grace. Leave her alone. Christ's sake, don't do that. Do what? I looked again. It had already been done. The syringe was empty. I had been too slow. Sit down and be a good patient boy again, while I decide what I'll do with this girl. Anna wandered off in another room. She shouted from there. Do we have any rope, Jack? I'm sure I brought some. I rushed to where Grace was on the floor. She wasn't squirming in pain anymore. Instead, she was lying down incredibly still. For a moment, I thought she was dead, and my heart sank. But she was still alive. She was breathing quick, shallow breaths. Her eyes were closed but fluttering. Shit. I needed to get her to a doctor. I looked up to the entrance. By some miracle, Anna had left the key in the door. What about duct tape, Jack? Hey, Jack. I managed to turn the key in the lock, even in the state I was in. I turned back to Grace. Though she probably couldn't hear me, I had to tell her something. Grace, I'll go get help. I'll be back soon. I couldn't carry her out. I was on the verge of collapsing on my own. The best I could do was get something down on the street to help me. I turned the handle just using both hands. The door wouldn't open. What the? Oh no! The door was bolted shut. Anna must have added the bolt lock on her own. Mine and Grace's apartment didn't have one. I tried to unlock it, but my fingers wouldn't move like I wanted them to. I tried and tried again. At best, I managed to get my nails cut on the board, almost ripping them off. I nearly cried from frustration. Damn it, Jack, damn it, damn it, damn it. On the very verge of giving up and letting go, I looked around the small apartment and found my means of escape. Ugh, I'll never have to use my really nice cuffs on her or go to the... Jack? Where are... Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Anna had seen me hanging out of the window legs first. She ran over to me. I slid further back. Jack! Jack, you'll fall. Yeah, that's the point. It was a miracle I'd managed to slide back the curtains and open the window with my useless hands. Stay away from me. I was holding onto the windowsill, still open palms, and I was slipping. No, you'll hurt yourself. Take my hand. I glanced at the street below. When I'd gone to climb out, it didn't look like much of a drop. This was only the second floor after all. Now I wasn't so sure. There was so much empty space between me and the hard concrete. Take my hand, Jack. If I landed well, though, I'd be fine. Probably. What are you waiting for? Anna grabbed my wrists. Bye. Oof. My hands let go. I was not connected to anything. I floated. Gah! The impact knocked the wind right out of me. There wasn't much pain, but I knew I'd landed badly. I looked down at my body. My leg was a shape no leg should be in. Oh, that's why I ended up in the hospital. I came back to consciousness, gasping for air. I looked at my leg. There's a blanket over it. I pushed the blanket aside. My leg is there, but in a cast. It's ramrod straight. The sight calms me. Only then do I realize that I'm not in my hospital bed. I am in a wheelchair in some abandoned place. It's cold. Good morning, sleepyhead. So this has been the next episode of Kill or Love. You might have noticed I had to stop and edit, I had to do that thing where I cut it out because I'm trying to do better at the voice, basically. I'm trying to do everything the best I can. That way it's more entertaining to watch. Thank you for watching. So this has been Kill or Love. We'll meet again in the next contingency.